Now to Peaks Island, where people are working to get things back up and running after a damaging storm there. News Center Maine's David Guildford is live on the island. David, it seems like we're really seeing neighbors come together to clean up here.
That's right. Good evening, Pat and Amanda. The people who live here on Peaks have had 3 full days to clean up after massive winds and thunder rolled through on Friday evening. Everyone we've met out here all day today said that within moments of that storm passing, people came out with chainsaws to clear brush from driveways and roads for their neighbors. But there's still signs of nature's raw power to be found on this island. Any trip to Peaks Island is a good one for Toby McAllister. But on this trip, the musician hoped for the same luck he had Friday evening.
Never seen anything like it in the state of Maine, for sure.
Severe thunderstorms rocked the west side of the island Friday, just as McAllister was playing a wedding rehearsal.
It was like standing right here. I was like really lucky no one was out in this area because, you know, when you're just taking the video, it's like it just snapped off like a toothpick, like nothing.
He took cover and filmed just as the top half of this tree snapped off, one of many that evening. Down the road, Nancy Clusteritis' crew of 3 was serving food out of the Greeks of Peaks food truck.
You know, that was like the big thing. Like our employees made it out of there with like minutes to spare.
This massive tree slammed into the truck, crushing where her workers were standing moments before. Nancy is grateful her people acted quickly. Business
isn't the first priority ever, you know, like it's just not as important as people's lives or safety.
More people acted swiftly, she said, like John Camp, born and raised on Peaks.
I was born and raised right here. Actually, my whole family lives out here.
He's a contractor whose excavator has come in handy.
Ever since Friday afternoon when the storm hit, we've been going strong ever since.
Friends have not been hard to come by in a storm that did so much damage but caused no reported injuries.
Like the debris was everywhere. I was half expecting to find a window smashed in or something.
Back at the wedding venue, Toby was finally able to get his car he had to leave behind on Friday, untouched by the storm. One of the lucky ones. Now, there were no reported injuries on the island from Friday. That food truck is insured, and Pat and Amanda, we're told that wedding went off without a hitch, but the next day on Saturday and back on the mainland. So mostly good news, but still significant damage to some people who live here full-time on Peaks Island. Pat, Amanda.
All right, David Guildford live in Peaks Island. Thank you, David.